Good morning, Brother Mark, with a new installment of Brother Mark. I have a question. I received a question from a young lady online, and the question asked how long I had been pastoring the Beauty Hill United Pentecostal Church. I was elected pastor of Beauty Hill United Pentecostal Church in 2024, October. I've been honored to move here and transition to McNairy County with my wife and my son. As I mentioned in a previous video, I do have 2 daughters and grandchildren. But if you'd like to know a little bit more about my background, that video is available. The title of the question was, who are you and where did you come from? So I did become the pastor of the church in 2024. I'm very thankful and honored to have been selected to pastor such a wonderful, growing congregation of leaders and congregants that support me very well and my family, that love the vision we have for our church, and that are doing their best to work and to make sure that we are kingdom-minded and doing our best to evangelize the community, to make disciples. That being said, I would like to take just a minute here and invite you to the church. If you've watched us online or if you're watching this video, I'd like you to have a personal invitation from me. We'd love to serve you and your family at Beauty Hill UPC. That being said, if you have a church home already, we are certainly not trying to pull from what you're doing currently if you're in another United Pentecostal church. However, we would love to invite anyone that feels that they would like to come and make Beauty Hill UPC a part of your life. We feel that you'll find a family of friends at Beauty Hill UPC, and it is our goal to make you feel warm and hospitable, to just welcome you with open arms. We also want to mention that we do things a little different, and that being said, in the coming weeks, I'm getting just a few questions for Brother Mark. I have a question, so I'm going to go ahead and expand it to questions that I provoke instead of waiting for you to send me questions online or through my email or through text. I do have a question or two that's come through recently that I will answer, and I will tell you on the beginning of the video if it was a question that I am posing or if it was a question posed by someone watching online, just for full transparency. But that being said, we will start that process soon and ask questions, maybe even some controversial questions that we'll ask and answer so that we can engage and have a conversation with you. When I began doing this, the idea was to let you hear my voice, see my face, maybe get an idea of me as a person, me as a pastor, and our church and the culture of our church and the vision that we have for the church moving forward. There's been a great group and a great history in the church, almost 100 years old, and we definitely don't look at ourselves as reinventing things. We look at ourselves as building and just continuing the great work that's been done there by previous pastors, ministries, and so forth. We just want to make sure that in this time and in this season that we are doing things necessary in order to effectively grow the church, effectively outreach the community. And that's a big part of our vision for this year. The first year, we wanted to focus on structure and stability. Being a new pastor, we thought that was right. This year, we want to focus on online outreach. And so we're upgrading camera systems as we speak. We are upgrading our sound and audio quality. We're doing our best with that. We have limited funding, but we are doing the best we can to make that happen. And we have been blessed by some community partners. God has just blessed people that have blessed us with gifts, and we are so thankful for that. So this is not an appeal for money, but it is just a statement that we are doing our part to try to upgrade our technology and to upgrade the vision and the graphics and just things that maybe 30 years ago, 20 years ago were not important, but now they are very important in an online world. And so more to come in the future. We hope that we can supply you with some answers to some much needed questions during these very controversial times. And we hope that we can do it from the Pentecostal perspective. We hope maybe that we can change some of your opinion about what it means to be Pentecostal and at least answer questions about doctrines and teachings and so forth and how those can be adjusted to the 21st century and the world that we are living in currently. The goal is to keep these things under 5 minutes. The shorter the better, I've learned. But I just want you to know that once again, I'd like to restate, we want to give you an open invitation. If you feel like you need a change or a transition and you would like to come, we would love to serve you at Beauty Hill United Pentecostal Church. God bless you until we meet again. Have a great day.